Hello, children. My name is Griselda. I'm going to tell you about a little boy named Sammy, who was not unlike yourself, unless, of course, you are very different from him. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the story. Sammy liked singing. He sang whenever he could. He sang songs loudly, softly, high and low, sweetly, gruffly, fast and slow. He loved to sing them every day. He loved to sing them when he played. One thing that Sammy wanted to do was sing a song he wrote, brand new. How do you write a song? He thought, with words that go with the tune. He looked around to find some clues. He wanted to write one soon. I know, he said. I'll write a song about what I do today. I'll make it rhyme and sing it in time so it will sound okay. The first thing I do is wake up in bed. That's it, he cried and wrote it down, and this is how it read. Every morning when the sun comes up, I wake up in my bed. Well, that's a start, said Sammy, but the second line's not in my head. He knew that the second line should tell exactly what he did. He ate his breakfast in the kitchen, but that might sound stupid. I think I have to make it rhyme, the first line with the second. So what words rhyme with bed? There should be plenty. So he reckoned. Can you think of any? There could be few. There could be many. There's said and fed, read, led, but what will suit the story? Then he had a great idea. He didn't need to worry. He looked around the room once more to see what rhymed with bed, and there, at the table, waving a spoon, was his little brother Ned. Of course, he thought, the rhyming word that goes with bed is Ned. He wrote down the words as soon as he could, before they left his head. The second line should be about how he ate with his brother Ned. Every morning when the sun comes up, I wake up in my bed. I go to the kitchen to eat my breakfast with my little brother Ned. He always ends up eating porridge and tipping it on his head. Sammy liked to play outside. He had a great imagination. His toys could turn into anything from a fort to a railway station. He had a box with a sheet for a sail that he used for a pirate ship. Arr! He could sail the seas and rivers too, and had many a daring trip. He faced lots of danger, but what seemed worse was thinking of words to fit the next verse. I'm in the land of imagination, so anything might do. I know, said Sammy. I'll ask my friend the monster who's living in my shoe. He ran outside with his shoe in his hand, and out popped the monster named Ferdinand. Ferdy, as he liked to be called, was green, yellow, pink, purple, and gold. He liked to think up words that rhymed, ones you could sing that sounded in time. Ferdy said, It doesn't matter what words go in a song. Try to make it not too short and also not too long. Sammy asked what he could do to come up with verse 2. Ferdy said, Get 3 words that rhyme. Almost anything will do. Sammy saw that these 3 words were boat and goat and coat. He had to end the lines with them, and this is what he wrote. I like to sail on my pirate ship, or is it a pirate boat? My friend Ferdy likes to perch on my shoulder even though he is a goat. And when the wind blows, I use a sail that looks just like my coat. Now all that's needed is a band. Ned could beat time with a spoon in his hand, and then, while sitting on his seat, he could make noise with the beat in his feet. The backing band sang na-na-nas. It made more sound than just humming the bars. There was an old racket to play like guitar. The band was the Pirates, who liked to sing "Arr!" Their stage was the veranda in the backyard. They invited their friends. They could be the crowd. One verse should be easy so the crowd can sing along. I know, said Sammy. This is Sammy's song. This is Sammy's song. I hope you sing along. He wrote down the song, every line, every verse. Then he called in the band to rehearse and rehearse. They learned when to play. They learned when to stop. Practice would mean that it wasn't a flop. Everyone was ready, remembering their parts. The crowd gathered. The show was to start. He cued in the band by counting to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The band didn't start. The crowd wanted more. He counted again. This time they began. He started to sing and sound like Tarzan. Sammy sang and sang and sang the right way. The crowd went wild when they started to play. Here is the song they sang on that day. Maybe you could sing it, or maybe you could play. Every morning when the sun comes up, I wake up in my bed. I go to the kitchen to eat my breakfast with my little brother Ned. He always ends up eating porridge and tipping it on his head. I like to sail in my pirate ship, or is it a pirate boat? My friend Ferdy likes to perch on my shoulder even though he is a goat. And when the wind blows, I use a sail that looks just like my coat. This is Sammy's song. This is Sammy's song. I hope you sing along. Well, this is Sammy's song. This is Sammy's song. I hope you sing along. Try it again. Change your voice. Sing it with the sound of your choice.
Every morning when the sun comes up, I wake up in my bed. I go to the kitchen to eat my breakfast with my little brother Ned. He always ends up eating porridge and tipping it on his head. I like to sail in my pirate ship, or is it a pirate boat? My friend Ferdy likes to perch on my shoulder even though he is a goat. And when the wind blows, I use a sail that looks just like my coat. This is Sammy's song. This is Sammy's song. I hope you sing along. Well, this is Sammy's song. This is Sammy's song. I hope you sing along.
Beautiful.
Thank you, I wrote it myself.